Oh, it's Disney Christmas, and it must be because the channel dropped the first episode of Raven's Home on YouTube and on Watch Disney. Now, I understand why they put it on Watch Disney, because usually Watch Disney accounts with TV providers, such as myself, can watch the episode or a movie before anybody else can, but on YouTube is pretty interesting, because I don't think Disney was going to do that. Now, Disney Channel has removed the episode from YouTube, so it's no longer watchable to people who don't have Watch Disney accounts. But that's okay, right? Because I really do think it was a good call, because to get ratings, to get people to watch the episode on television, they gotta watch it on television and not on YouTube. But yes, Raven's Home is finally here, and it is fantastic. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better reboot/continuation. So let's talk about Raven. Raven is back, and I love Raven-Symoné as an actress. As a person, she's pretty debatable, right? She's in the media a lot as a very debatable person when it comes to her opinions, right? But as an actress, her comedic timing, her fun wit, with her lines, everything she just does as an actress is perfect. I love her as this role, as Raven Baxter. She's just so great, right? So I love having her back. And she's a really good mom as well. You can actually really tell, but she's just so caring as a mom. And she loves her kids, but she has some trouble with them, of course, because, this is motherhood. This is kind of her journey through that. And of course, now she's a single mother. So it's really interesting seeing that kind of done as well. And they've mentioned Devon. If you guys don't know, Devon Carter from the original series, Raven's boyfriend from the show, is the twins' father. And they have mentioned him. She mentioned him twice in the episode, but he hasn't shown up. But Raven's pretty much confirmed that Devon will show up this season eventually. So we'll see him. Maybe episode 2? I don't know if it's going to be episode 2, but hopefully soon. Also, Raven and Chelsea's banter. I love that it's back. I loved their banter back in the original series. Of course, Eddie was there, but of course we don't have Eddie because of reasons I'm not going to mention in this video. But I do love that Raven and Chelsea are back, and they're under the same roof living together. Chelsea's had some hard times as well, with her husband falling in love with a police officer who arrested him for tax fraud and stole all of Chelsea's money, unfortunately, so that's why she's living with Raven. But you have to wonder, and this is kind of crazy, but you have to wonder, what does Chelsea do as a job? And also, what does Raven do, right? I mean, last we saw Raven, she was interning for fashion companies on Corey in the House, right, when she cameoed there. So I don't know what she's doing now, because she doesn't look like she's a hit fashion designer, so we'll see what she's doing. Also, we'll see what Chelsea's up to. But I do love Chelsea as a mother, too. I think that she's just so fantastic. But the show can't rely on Chelsea and Raven to carry it, right? They're the foundation of the show, but it's all up to the kids now to really carry the show into the new age. And how do they do? What do I think about them? Well, I really like Booker as a character, as like one of the main characters, in terms of him being the next sidekick in the family. I like him quite a bit. I think he has that very full of himself charisma that's not too overdone. I actually think it's quite charming, really. And I do like him as a character, just because he's not overdone. So that's good. And I do think that his visions are going to be really interesting. We actually saw him have his first vision. If you guys recall, Raven had visions as a toddler. Like, she always had visions. So, but, Booker's just now getting them. So I wonder if that's maybe like a delayed gene because Raven had twins, or like, who knows? I don't know. But now Booker's getting them. And it's going to be really interesting because throughout the series, Raven doesn't know that Booker's psychic, and Booker doesn't know that Raven is psychic. So that's going to be pretty cool, right? What a fun dynamic. As for his twin sister, Nia, she doesn't really have much to bring to the table in terms of, like, a character, right? She's pretty much just the twin sister of Booker. But she is very smart. I do like her personality, and I'm hoping that she'll have some more episodes in the future where she can really shine and bring something to the table, like I said, that she just didn't in this episode, unfortunately. But I am excited to see how they play her up as a character later on. Will she be involved in Booker's shenanigans just like Raven and Chelsea, right? Even though Levi's kind of the Chelsea to Booker, except Levi's very smart. We'll talk about him in a second because he's my favorite character, other than Raven and Chelsea, of course. And we'll talk about him. But again, I'd like to see Nia bring some more stuff to the table. I'm just looking forward to that. Now, of course, Levi. I love this character. I love Jason Maybaum quite a bit as this character. I think he's perfect as Chelsea's son. And I do like that, Levi didn't inherit Chelsea's personality that much. I mean, kind of, but he's very smart. He's very cunning, right? He's a smart kid. And I like that they made him like kind of the parent of Chelsea, and Chelsea's like the kid, right? That dynamic is really funny as well. I like that, you know, mother-son dynamic there. So I just really enjoy seeing Levi, right? And Levi's kind of like the sarcastic, smart, funny sidekick to Booker at this point. So I really think that it's going to be really fun seeing them get into situations together. I love it, right? They kind of are like brothers in a way. So I can't wait to see how that turns out. As for Tess, I don't really like Sky Cats in this show as much. The reason why is because I really just feel like she's along for the ride because she's a stereotypical tough girl best friend to Nia, and also she has a bad home life, unfortunately. I think that because Nia's a girl and the other two are guys, she needed a girl best friend, so I really feel like that's why Tess is there. Also, Sky Cass, every joke she made in this episode just didn't land, right? Everybody else, all the other kids, all their jokes landed except for hers. Sky had like a few jokes. She had, of course, the why did he walk into his closet joke. I like that. The booster seat joke that she gave to Levi was really funny. But then other than that, everything else was just bad. It didn't land. And her, again, bad home life that she has. She's basically the Sam. Like Sam on iCarly, this is Raven's Home's Sam, right? And I really feel like because of the stereotype, it's just not going to be fun watching her because it's just way too overdone. Both by Sky Cats and the writers. They've really overdone this stereotypical character. She's like a stock character, right? She's the stock character tough girl, so I don't like it as much as I like the others. Also, I just really don't like the lingo that she gives off. Again, like how she plays this character. I think she needs some work on it. You know, Jamie Lynn Spears, she was terrible when she started on Zoe 101, but then she became a better actress because of the show, so I'm hoping that's the same for Sky Cats in this instance. But I'm not giving up on her just quite yet, because she does have potential. I can still see it, it's far from there. We're not there yet. But what do you guys think of Raven's Home? Are you going to be tuning in for the rest of the episodes? What are you guys looking forward to? Which character was your favorite? And are you looking forward to more Raven and Chelsea? I so love that they are back. They are amazing. But I want to hear all of your comments down below. What do you guys think? And also, I'm going to be doing some Comic-Con videos. The news is kicking off, guys. We have so much to talk about, and I'm getting to it, starting with Young Justice and Doctor Doom. We'll get to those videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.